Hello, and welcome to Cie's World. Today, I want to talk to you about a serious subject. It's a subject of sexual abuse. Sexual abuse is an old crime. It's been here from the beginning of time, and it's increasing in the community, particularly the YouTube community. And that's why I thought it would be a good idea to speak about it. I have a 4-part series here, a 4-part conversation where I want to talk to you about sexual abuse, what it is, what it isn't. That's what part 1 is going to be about. Part 2, I'm going to talk about ways that we can prevent sexual abuse, what we can do to prevent it. Part 3, what to do if you are sexually assaulted. And part 4, I'm going to speak of if a friend comes to you and states that they've been sexually assaulted, how you can be supportive of them and help them. So I will first give a few statistics here and some things that you may not know about sexual assault. The first thing that I want you to know that 2 out of every 3 women and 1 out of every 33 men have become victims of sexual assault. Those are current statistics, and it's really a sad situation when you think how close. Just look at the people on your street or in your building and see how many people are there, and that, one of them have been victimized. Children have also been victimized, even infants, and that's just a sick and disgusting thought, but it's something that happens. There's so many emotions that happens after a raping or a sexual assault. One thing that you automatically think the person will be depressed, the person will be humiliated. That happens, and those are normal feelings of confusion, of anger, of guilt. All these plague a person. And something that happens, that can happen as well, is when the assault is happening, that a person can experience arousal through this situation, and that too is just a body reaction to a stimuli. It's not saying that you are conforming or that you are in any way agreeable to the situation that happened. So it's really not your fault. And a lot of sexual assault victims feel like it's their fault. It's not. It is the assailant's fault for doing something that is against what you wanted, whether you acquiesce because you've been pressured into it, or whether it was just something that was automatically forced upon you. And children, some people think that young people, teenagers and so forth, are able to consent to sex. This is not true. A child, a young adult, really is not physically or emotionally able to deal with sex, and should not have something like that be a part of their life. So a child that feels like, or that have been told that they're ready for it, or made to feel that they are, these are ways that molesters manipulate children into, and it's not their fault. But molesters are very clever, and we'll talk a little bit more concerning that in a future part of this series. With these kind of staggering statistics, you may wonder, what can I do to protect myself? That's what part 2 is going to cover, things that you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones. So please stay tuned for part 2 of my series on sexual assault.